Hello and welcome to another video, and today I want to share some of the plans for HorrorFest 2018. Last year, if you guys don't know, the entire month of October on the channel was devoted to what I'm calling HorrorFest until somebody tells me I can't use that name. And HorrorFest is devoted to all things horror. I am going to be doing movie reviews. I'm going to be doing live streams. This is the month that I do the most live streams for the channel, where I play a bunch of horror games. It's a celebration of all things horror, and I'm really excited. This year, it's going to be a little bit different than last year. Last year, due to me being in between jobs at the time, I was able to stream almost every night, and I played a lot of games. I did a lot of streaming. This year, the schedule is going to be a little bit different, and schedule will come. I will be posting that as we get closer to HorrorFest on the official Facebook page and the official Twitter account. So if you guys want to know more about that schedule, go and check those out. But I'm going to kind of run down some of the plans for HorrorFest this year. So I'm planning on doing 5 movie reviews this year for HorrorFest. These are going to be movies. I'm trying to concentrate this year more on movies that have come out in the last year or two. One of the big movies that I will be doing a review of later in October is I plan on doing a full review of the new 2018 Halloween. I cannot wait to see that movie. I'm really excited about it. I'm also doing movie reviews of some other horror movies. Not really saying what they are yet. I'm keeping that under wraps, but the very first one I plan on posting a review of October 1st is Hereditary, and I'm really excited to share my thoughts on that movie. Some other videos coming to the channel. I'm going to be doing a top 5 favorite horror games of all time video. I'm also going to be doing a video top 5 actual scary horror movies that actually gave me the chills watching them, because a lot of times, especially with modern horror, anything you watch just isn't scary at all. So look forward to that. But what you guys are probably most wanting to know is, what games am I going to play for the live streams this year for HorrorFest? Well, here are a few of the selections that I'm planning on playing for the month of October for HorrorFest. The first game, and again, these aren't in any order. The order is subject to change, but the first game that I want to talk about that I'm going to play for HorrorFest is a game that I shamefully have never played, which is shocking because I bought this system day one, and that is Luigi's Mansion. I've never played the original Luigi's Mansion. It's shameful, I know. I never played this game. I thought it was cool at the time, but for whatever reason, I never got to it. When I bought a GameCube at launch, I bought Rogue Squadron 2, and I played that game, and then I just kind of waited for the Resident Evil remake. But Luigi's Mansion, I have it. I've got a GameCube HDMI adapter, and I'm ready to go to play that game coming for HorrorFest. I'm also going to be playing one of the Game Boy Advance Castlevanias this year instead of Symphony of the Night. I don't know which one yet. I have all 3. I have a Game Boy Advance player for the GameCube, and I have that GameCube hooked up through HDMI, so that's going to be cool. Don't know what game it is yet. I haven't decided. More coming on that soon. Speaking of Castlevania, I'm also going to play through another Castlevania game that I've never played through, and that is Castlevania Curse of Darkness for the original Xbox. I'm excited to finally dig into that game. It was one Castlevania game I skipped. Finally, as with every year with HorrorFest, I'm going to do another run of the original Resident Evil. As you guys know on the channel, the original Resident Evil is my favorite game of all time. I'll be doing another run of that. It's always a short run, but it's always fun. Love that game to death. Can't wait to play that. So those are my plans for HorrorFest this year. Again, times on live streams are subject to change. I will be posting that schedule on the official Facebook page and my Twitter account as we get closer to HorrorFest. As always, HorrorFest plans as a whole are also subject to change. However, these are my plans for HorrorFest this year. I hope you enjoy the content coming forth your way. I know I've taken kind of a little bit of break in the month of September to ramp up production here for HorrorFest, but I can't wait to share some of these videos and these live streams with you. Leave a comment in the comments section. Let me know if you're excited about HorrorFest. I hope you plan on joining me in a celebration of all things horror come the month of October. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, until next time.